Hey guys, welcome back to Fragrance. I hope you're doing well. I have a fairly quick video for you all today of a fragrance that I got as a little sample when I bought some candles not too long ago. And it was this brand that I need to try more of because I love their candles, I love their scents, and this kind of blew me away. And I wanted to do this video because it's just a sample, and I'm trying to not keep too much tiny little vials around, so I want to use it up, but I want to do a video before it gets fully used up. So today I'm going to be talking about this fragrance. This is, I don't know if it's going to pick up, honestly, but it's Philosykos from Diptyque. And you know, they usually throw in a sample or two with their orders. Now, this is an expensive house. It's pretty like luxurious, pricey stuff that they sell. And I bought like one of their candle sampler sets, which I think is a good buy if you want to just try out their scents. It's still pretty expensive. I think it was like $200 that I bought myself as like I don't know, just a gift to myself. And it comes with these little tiny candles. This one's Bias. If you're into, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'm going to just go with Bias. It's like berries. If you're into candles, they make really nice smelling candles. Even these little ones can fill up a room with scent. But anyway, I digress. You're here for the fragrance. So this is Philosykos. This is a fig and coconut heavy fragrance, but I'll be honest with you guys, straight off the bat, all I get from this is fig. But a couple sprays on the strip. Let me just tell you, this is the best fig fragrance I've ever smelled. It is so fresh, so green, so fantastic. I'm almost at a loss for words. If you're into fig, and when I say fig, I don't mean like your Fig Newton sweet confectionery cookie pastry baked fig, like dense syrupy fruity fig. This is like, and I can tell you this because I grew up with a house that had a lot of fruit trees, and one of the fruit trees we had was a fig tree. And every time the figs would start to grow each year on the tree, you would be able to pick them off, and I would pick them off when they were well before they were ripe, because for some reason I just liked the unripe fruit for some reason more than the ripe fruit. And you would pull it off the tree, and it would create this milky sort of substance that would come out when you pulled the fig fruit off. And if you smelled that, and you smelled the figs up close when they were fresh, this is exactly what it smelled like. It's just fresh fig. So for me, this is amazing because this just actually brings me back to the smell of my childhood, being around that fig tree and eating the figs. And so for me, it's fantastic. Frankly, even if you don't have any sort of olfactive memory like that, or some sort of reminiscence that you get from smelling this, I still think if you're at all interested in the idea of a very fresh, straight off the tree fig, this is awesome. Now, I have so many fragrances. I don't know if I'm going to purchase this, just because I have so many that I don't know if it's worth it for me, because even at discounters, I think this is probably at least, I've seen it like $120 to $150. Can't remember the size that's for, but that's like about the price you pay. It's a premium product. It does smell premium, I gotta tell you. Can't stop sniffing this. It smells so good. And honestly, it's pretty linear throughout the whole fragrance. I never really got the feeling that it developed all that much. It kind of just stays that fresh fig smell. But to me, that's terrific. So calming for me, calming and relaxing, and honestly a little bit invigorating, which I know sounds funny because I'm using relaxing and invigorating in the same tone, but what I mean is it's calming in the sense that it evokes pleasant memories of the past, but it's invigorating in the sense that it's so fresh and bright that it just kind of uplifts me, and I don't know, just makes me happy. It makes me happy to smell this. This is really well done. I've tried a couple of the other fragrances from Diptyque, and they're all really good. If I was going to give this one a rating, I'm not going to give it a 10 or anything, because it's, I don't know, I want to reserve the 10s for something that absolutely just blows me away and is extremely like masterfully done. For what it is, I think it's terrific. I'm going to give this solid 8.75. That's really good. I think the only thing keeping this from being higher is the fact that the only note I get is the fig, and there's not a lot of other complexity to that, but in a way that's kind of beautiful that they've stuck with kind of one thing and done it perfectly. So you know what? I'll even go as high as a 9 for this. This is amazing, and I love this because coconut's actually a scent that I don't like very much in fragrances at all. Usually a strong coconut note will ruin a fragrance for me. I don't really pick up the coconut at all in this, which is amazing because I frankly like it a lot more without it. So, to date, this is the best fig fragrance I've smelled. I think it's totally worth at least checking out if you can find just a sample of it without buying the Diptyque products at full retail, because it's honestly, I don't think they're worth the money. I mean, I bought them, but was I stupid? Maybe a little bit. But yeah, this is totally worth it. If you are looking for this, you're willing to spend the money, amazing. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great, and I will see you in another video. Also, just wanted to quickly say I'm like actually so it makes me so happy that like a few people have already subscribed, because I honestly was planning on just making these videos for like months and months without seeing any viewership at all, just for the sake of like recording my thoughts. And it's really cool to see that like some people actually are interested in the videos. So for anyone that's like already subscribed, thank you so much. It really does make my day, and it's nice to know that there are people that would like to hear my thoughts about fragrance, because for me, fragrance is like has been such a transformative journey, and it's such an amazing passion and hobby. If you guys will excuse me one sec, because sometime in the future, I did purchase this for myself about 2 months ago, and I plan to do a video on each of these fragrances. I bought the complete works from Imaginary Authors, which is essentially this book. It's so nicely done. Comes with a sample of every single fragrance in their collection, and if you know anything about the brand, you should be kind of excited, because I know one thing: I've tried all of these and they are all very interesting fragrances. So that's to come at some point in the future. There's also a couple other clones that I have on the radar for videos coming up that are more warmer weather fragrances. I've got I mean, honestly, like if you guys are watching these, and please leave a comment and let me know if the kind of content you would like is videos on clones or videos on more niche stuff, designer, whatever. I have all of them in my collection. I've got lots of clones, lots of niche, lots of designer. I've kind of got a bit of everything. So please let me know. I'm not discriminatory in the kinds of fragrances that I will be featuring, period. But if there's certain types that you guys would like to see, please let me know, and I will try to make videos accordingly. So yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in another one. Thanks. Bye.